The action has already started. Forward it goes. Roberto. Piqué. Carlos Elena. Plays it out to the wing. Over to the left. Roberto. Dembele is demanding it out wide. Managed to get it away. Chip through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines. Palmeiras have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Lovely feet. He slid it through. The Marlin gets rid without sophistication. Roberto. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Dembele. It's wrestled off the ball. It's come loose. And it's Dembele. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Not until half-time, and it is still goalless. Tries lifting it over. What an adventurous run from a defender. Aimed long and direct. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Massive leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Barcelona can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
He'll have it! Drills one, and the follow-up!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's open, a big chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. There'll be a throw-in. Piqué with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Can he score? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Chooses to go back. Is there any support? He might not need it. Piqué. Coutinho. You would think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Whistle's gone, just offside.
Yeah, and any dozy attackers, and that's what's going to happen. You need to stay alert with this defence.
And it's Coutinho. Now it's Sergio Busquets. Now it's Luis Suarez. Sergio Busquets. It's Busquets! Really well taken goal.
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Felipe Melo. Well played, he saw that coming. Gets it, and now what? The shot's on! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Carlos Elenia. Dembele. That'll go straight through to the keeper. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim. And good. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Sergio Busquets. Luis Suarez. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Now it's Dembele. And it's Luis Suarez. Roberto. A real chance to break. Coutinho. He's on his way. He's through, he's gone for it! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. He's got options out wide. He's got away. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Referee has just said play on. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Pushes it out wide. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And back to base. Roberto. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, and still goals. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Well, we're already into the second period.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone...
He's had a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Plays it out to the wing. Crosses in a low one. And he's there to cut it out. Some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
He's left his man. How about a shot? No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Vermaelen. Barcelona getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Carles Elena. That's Sergio Busquets. Oh, he's broken through. Gets good distance on it. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Colo-Colo cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left.
Colo-Colo merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And there goes the final whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you... Well, welcome everyone to a part of the world where the game of football is so important. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building up here as we head towards kick-off. It's a bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. Notwithstanding that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good. It's a smashing noise. It's Griezmann! Oh, that's magnificent!
And if that's a sign of things to come, he could make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opening. Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Argentina didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And he's surging through. Higuain with a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus.
Giroud! Missed by a fraction. Mercado. He's got away. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Otamendi tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. Now surely. Griezmann. Aimed long and direct. Now a chance to break.
France have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that contact.
Has a hit! And the ball's come out! Griezmann. He's had a go! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
France got themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still...
And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Mercado. Argentina to retain the ball. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
We are already promptly back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal...
He's gone for it! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Going through. Griezmann. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Banega has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction. Can he put it away? What about it? It is no contest. It is a landslide. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Pogba simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
France tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
No doubt it.
Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Sidibe. And it's Griezmann. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Higuain. Di Maria. He's left his man. This could fall anywhere. TT gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Griezmann. Lemar. How about a shot? Now it's Giroud. Shots on, big chance! France can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Di Maria plays it forward. Lemar. And it's Giroud. Giroud clips one, shoots! Oh, there was plenty on that. Mascherano. Mercado. Higuain. Pogba battles to win it back. Sidibe plays it long. And back to the keeper. And time is up. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. It's Giroud! Oh, that's quite incredible!
And if that's a sign of things to come, he could make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opening.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. France, Griezmann! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Just brushed off the ball there.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe, played out to the right. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, he's not going to get that. Shots on, he's had a go! No mistake! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for the question. That's a foul. He's found his man. Now it's Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Griezmann sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Mbappe.
France have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Great leap! What a lovely delivery, it deserved better.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. But you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
Plays it out to the wing. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Breaks on here. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Giroud unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe. Griezmann. Giroud. Griezmann. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe. And it's Giroud. Now it's Giroud. That's sprayed out wide. Griezmann could be thinking about a shot for goal. Oh, that is an awful miss.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
He's got away. Oh, it's up. The shot's on. Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, there was to be no other outcome. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
France take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Griezmann making use of the space out wide. Keeper's ball. Played the ball, that's a foul. He's made sure that that won't get through. Griezmann.
This game seems as if it's going to go beyond the rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer.
He's left his man. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Outstanding save. And the referee brings it to a close. Flamengo thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. Flamengo really did suffer. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the very exciting Antoine Griezmann. He has an impeccable first touch, and with the ball under control, he can use his many skills.
Griezmann! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
It's Griezmann! Oh, that's magnificent!
And if that's a sign of things to come, he could make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opener.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. France have an early lead. Good start. Lamar. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Titi.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Griezmann with the short one. And out it comes again. Looking for a decent ball in. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Massive leap! And a second time. Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Giroud with a predatory goal.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief won with
Giroud! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the
Has a pop! And that has been clubbed away. And he should have made it 4.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Gets up to head it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Aimed long and direct. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Griezmann, looking to force his way through. He's through, it's one-on-one, shoots! Kante gets it back. Mondi. Titi. And we hit half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. That gets things going for the second half.
Flamengo can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this. I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Now it's Griezmann, striding forward. It's Griezmann! Griezmann plays it short. And a header! Oh, taken with style! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Griezmann with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Lamar has got himself a free kick. Titi. it's Giroud. Going through. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And it's Giroud.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Griezmann! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, surely that completes the demolition, if it hadn't occurred already. And he's produced a beauty. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. It's become a case of men against boys.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He'll hit it! Mendy has created one goal already. Pogba plays it forward. Now it's Giroud. Giroud. Griezmann. He's in. Shot. He'll have a dip. He has done it. This is as ruthless as it gets.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Giroud. Lamar. He spotted the run and played him through. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
The final whistle. Flamengo had no answer. Second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players...
Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, Griezmann! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Monaco didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Lamar. Golovin. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's Griezmann. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Lamar.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Big chance! He's looking to get there first. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Monaco really could have done without this. And that's going to be a booking. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. He was just never going to miss.
Oh, you could always see he was confident about that. He always looked like he was going to score.
France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Giroud. Griezmann. Out towards the flank. He slid it through. Ronnie Lopez. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Camille Glick. Golovin. Ronnie Lopez. Golovin. Golovin! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
That'll be the final action of the first half. And the action is back underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done.
Can he finish? And it's there! And surely that settles it. Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
France take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Lamar gets wrestled off the ball. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He's in! He's got away. It's Giroud! No mistake! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Well, no question now as to who is in control.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Varane knocks it away. Kante with a good steal, well played. Sidibe. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Mbappe. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Pogba. And it shapes the shoots! Massive leap! Keeper always had the measure of that. Griezmann. Conte. Pogba. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's gone out of play. And through to the goalkeeper. And the counter is on. Golovin. Titi. Lemar. And it's Giroud. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann has got himself a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. It's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that was a big pressure kick, and he didn't let his team down. He took that so calmly.
And there goes the final whistle. Monaco, well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Monaco lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Well, welcome everyone to a part of the world where the game of football is so important. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building up here as we head towards kick-off. It's a bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. Notwithstanding that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good. There's a smashing noise from both sets of supporters. And the game, it's Griezmann! He's done very well to get to that.
Griezmann simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
It's always going to be the keepers. Looks to thread it through. Mane, looking to shoot! It's there! Lloris reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
France trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Salah. Mane. Mane. Going through. Aimed in towards the